The profound love of a father to his son can be found on the pages of a new bestseller, but moreover, it has become a movement to help families and children with autism. Let's welcome back our guest, Jonathan Mookie Morant, founder of Rōman's World Foundation, and Laura Patrick, the organization's director and co-owner of one of downtown's favorite dining and drinking spots, the Bay Street Biergarten. Welcome to you both. Good to have you back, Mookie.
Great to see you, Layla.
Congratulations on your book.
Thank you.
And I love the story behind it. So before we get into the foundation, let's talk about the book and how you came about creating these pages.
Thank you. Well, Letters to My Son, Rōman, Love on the Spectrum, that's the title. It was initially just me sharing letters to my son. Started before he was born. He was in the womb, and I thought of him and wanted to share my feelings towards him. But I had a health scare, and I've shared this before, and so I wanted to make sure that there was some type of document of my legacy for him. But as I began writing letters, I just continued and never stopped. And you'll see in the book the progression of when we got the diagnosis and the different feelings.
What age was Rōman when he was diagnosed?
He was around 2 years old. Okay. And that's, I've come to find that that's pretty typical.
And what were in some of those letters? I'd love to just hear some of the sentiments that were in the letters when he was still in the womb, before he was brought into this world.
Well, it started that way, so there may be a couple of those. I really just wanted him to, well, I'm a musical guy, so I thought of him, I put my bass voice on and I spoke to him and just wanted to document what I was feeling. And I was feeling joy, the fact that I made it through the health scare. And then I turned 50. All these things happen at once. And then he was born. So I wanted him to know, first of all, that I love him no matter what fate holds, with that scare. And then rolling into his diagnosis, just sharing some of the things. First of all, he's nonverbal.
Right.
So because he couldn't talk, I found us having other ways to communicate, and I wanted to document our communications.
That's so wonderful.
And it became a book.
Well, congratulations. It's reached bestsellers in many different categories. You must be so proud of your friend. The two of you have known each other for like a short 2 decades now.
Yes. No, I'm extremely proud of him. I mean, I don't know if anybody's heard of his first bestseller.
Yes.
He has been, but the fact that he put 2 out in less than a year really is an accomplishment in of itself. But I think the biggest thing is the passion that's behind it and how we are both he is invigorated me to just get 150% behind all of this.
And you're pairing up with Chef Brett McKee.
That's our guy.
He's all over the Low Country. He's a great guy.
Chef.
And delicious food. But you're partnering up with him because you're launching the Rōman's World Foundation. And this is to help families and children who are dealing with diagnoses of autism. And what do you hope, because you're still in the process of getting your 501c3
We're
status.
almost there.
You're almost there. You're almost there.
Yeah.
But you are already starting with fundraising. And what is this fundraising going to go towards?
Our mission really is not just we want to raise awareness, we want to raise, be advocates for, someone especially like Rōman who cannot speak for himself.
And a lot of this comes in the form of respite care for the families, right? So these are some of the programs that the fundraising is going to go towards funding, right?
Yes, a lot of it will be direct aid, so it is helping those families have just a normal weekend, just have a little bit of, like you said, respite, but just a break, a good time instead of focusing on everything that you have to focus on with those.
So anyone who wants to learn more about Rōman's World Foundation, of course, we're going to put the website up on the screen. However, this is really something that a lot of people should take advantage of, or they know someone who is just, because it's exhausting, right?
I was going to share that, we are here not from a distance. I've talked to so many professionals, people from all levels of life, and you would be surprised the impact, how far and wide it is, and how it impacts everyone knows someone or has someone in their family who's on the spectrum. And so, you know, we want to be here for people. We want to hear your stories. You can reach out to us personally. Chef Brett, you can reach out to me. You can reach out to Laura. And this party, by the way, it will be a party. We got one of the best DJs in the building. Plus, your boy might.
You're going to be on the drums.
Your boy might hit a couple of notes on the drums.
He better.
But, and we're going to debut a few things. We're going to auction off some things. We got the We Are Rōman t-shirt. Get ready for the movement. And,
but keep tuned in. You know, unfortunately, we've run out of time here, but keep tuned in to what you're doing, because it's going to be a constant development in services and ways in which you can bring this community together. And you're doing so on the pages of this book. Congratulations again on that.
Thank you.
And with the foundation. And thank you for helping your friend. And Brett McKee as well. Give him another shout out. This is going to happen. So the kickoff event is happening at the Rōman's World Foundation at Bay Street Biergarten this Sunday, August 25th, noon to 4 p.m. So make sure you go out there and help support, celebrate.
Thank you,
both so much.
Thank
Great to have you with us. We're back after this.